What's up YouTube, and welcome back to another episode of That Savage Kitchen. And on today's episode, we are going to be making some delicious, chewy, chocolatey, fudgy brownies. These are going to be the best brownies you ever had. They're going to be way better than Betty Crocker. She can get up out of here. We don't need her. Because today we are going to be making some brownies from scratch. Early on in my channel, I made brownies, but those were dietary. So there was no real sugar, and they were keto, so there was no carbs, it was low carbs, no sugar. But we are now on keto, so we are gonna make these brownies like they're supposed to be, sugary and delicious and buttery, boy. You already know. But hey, before we get started, y'all already know, y'all gotta like the video, comment down below, tell your boy that he did good, or I should do this, or give me suggestions, it doesn't matter. But other than that, let's get started. But wait, I just noticed, some of y'all been complaining that I don't have my OG intro, so if y'all want that back, then comment down below, tell me that y'all want that back. But right now, we gonna add it back in today's episode. So if y'all ready for that, let's get started with that intro, yeah. What up, Savage Gang? You already know we gotta start off with the semi-sweet Ghirardelli chocolate, boy. So for the chocolate, I split it in twos, and for one of them, I'm gonna use for cutting, and for the second one, I'm gonna make a little chocolate sauce. So this portion is gonna be our chocolate chunks for our brownies, and these are gonna be for our chocolate sauce. So take your chocolate, and now we're gonna add a stick of butter, cubed up like this, and then we're gonna melt it till it's all combined like that. We're gonna set this hot bowl aside and work on our base. So we're gonna add 1/4 cup of that light skin brown sugar, and then we're going to add a cup of some white granulated sugar. We are going to be using instant espresso powder. This is going to be the magic for these brownies. So I added 1 tablespoon of espresso powder and gave that a good mix. Then I melted half a stick of butter and added that to my bowl, gave that a good mix. Add 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract, and we're gonna add 2 eggs, but 1 egg at a time. And then I also added 1 egg yolk, so I would guess that's 3 eggs. Now we're gonna take our melted chocolate mix that I've cooled down, and we are gonna combine it like this. Now we're gonna take 1 cup of flour, 1/4 of some cocoa powder, and combine it and put it in a sifter like this. Add a little bit at a time, fold it, and then add the rest of your dry ingredients and fold it until it looks like that. That thing looking thicker than a Kardashian. Oh, whoa, wait, I hope you didn't forget about that chocolate we cut up earlier. So add that. Now we're gonna fold it in. But man, that look good by itself, but we have to cook it at 350 for 25 minutes. Get an 8x8 pan, get some parchment paper, and do some geometry with it, but fail miserably. Now we're gonna add our chocolate. Oh, spread that thing out and put it in your oven for 25 minutes. Pull them out your oven and please let them sit for 30 minutes. Patience is key for this recipe, because what y'all are about to see is disastrous. Look at that. This is what happens when you are very, very impatient and trying to get a video done. Patience is key. So it still tasted good, I'm gonna be honest, but we are all about quality on this channel. So your boy redid a second one, so I switched it up a little bit. All I did was add caramel and the extra 1/4 cup of cocoa powder, which is giving it its darker color. Also, maybe I messed up the first one, so I was forced to make a second one. Anyways, we cooked it at the exact same time, and this one we actually let it rest. Y'all can see the difference. The one on the left is not rested, the one on the right is rested. So now that we have officially let it rest, you can cut with a plastic fork. I feel like that's the easiest way to cut brownies, or you can do it with a bread knife. These brownies make 9 delicious even pieces, and yes, I eat with a spoon, and this was a second batch. These were super fudgy, I guess because I added extra cocoa powder, but the first ones were fire too because I also added the fudgy chocolate chunks in there. So both of these are a delicious recipe. Y'all should both try them and give it a taste, because you can never go wrong with brownies.